Today, September 8th, Monday, September 8th, 2025. Today's EON rant is brought to you by the uh, the New York Jets. And I just want to say something about the New York Jets. Obviously, I give credit to Aaron Rodgers and how he played. And I give credit to the New York Jets how they played, even though they lost. But somehow, this New York Jet team with a new coach and a new GM and a new leadership, you sit there and you look at you go, oh, something's positive happened, but at the same time, it's like, oh, the guy that we went out and threw our organization out comes back to us at 40 plus years old, and he looks like his prime. He looks like the four-time MVP that he is. It's just insane. He didn't look like a four-time MVP like ever last year, and yesterday he looked like that. I don't know if he's gonna look like that the whole year. It's to be decided on that one. But it's the New York Jets. Every single time. I mean, Brett Favre leaves us. Obviously, he started off well years ago for another Packer. He goes to Minnesota. He has one of the best seasons of his career when he goes to Minnesota. It's like every time. Can we have a quarterback? You might say Ryan Fitzpatrick, but his career year is not like the most special thing ever. Can we have a quarterback since Weeb Eubank was our coach, that all of a sudden he has this year of ridiculousness where he's like the best of the best quarterbacks in the league, top 3, top 5 quarterback in the league? We can never have that. Of course we can't. Of course the New York Jets can never have something like that. How dare the world gives it to them? Wow, we could get lucky with something. We could get lucky and somehow make the Super Bowl and somehow have this bounce score away. Oh, in a regular season game, that's going to happen, obviously. But in a postseason game, God forbid that ever happens. God forbid we could even make the playoffs when they added another team for the past 3 or 4 years. We couldn't even make the playoffs. I get it. This new leadership, it's off to a good start. But how many times have we said this new leadership looks good? You know what? I don't even blame like Aaron Glenn, whatever. It's to be decided. And it's just like it's the New York Jets. It's most likely he's going to be here for 3 years, and we're going to do something new again. Good for him. He made it as a head coach of an NFL team, especially a team that he played for many years under Bill Parcells in the 90s. But we can't. Even Bill Parcells, we get Bill Parcells, we have a stable organization, and what happens? He's got to go. He has health issues that he's going to go home. We can't keep anything. Okay? We can't get lucky. The Buffalo Bills. I mean, my whole life, the Buffalo Bills, they called it Buffalo Bills. Whenever you heard the word Bills as a kid, you started laughing. You going, the Buffalo Bills. Oh, they're going to be good. But now they get lucky. Oh, my goodness. The Miami Dolphins, they stumbled into the playoffs somehow. They tripped. Oh, my gosh, we're in the playoffs. Obviously, they got their ass kicked. We can't get anything. Never get anything. And I understand that we had those 2 years with Rex, and we did. We honestly did. We had a Curtis Painter, Peyton Manning, this stupid gift. It was a gift that was a stupidity of the Colts that they gave us. But we can't get a darn thing. We can't get a darn thing. We can't keep a quarterback for 5 years. We had Shad. That was a solid guy, but he can never be staying on the field. I mean, we complain, we make fun of the Giants in our city, in the same stadium actually, same state, towns, New Jersey or New York, and we go, oh, we make fun of Eli that he gets lucky 2 times. Well, he got lucky 2 times, and Eli Manning, I promise you this, as a Jet fan, we would have taken Eli Manning in a second, because Eli Manning, whether he was good or bad, we knew he was there on Sunday. He had bad games, he had all atrocious games. But guess what? Eli Manning was a solid quarterback. 2 picks, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. You knew you're not going to get the best, but you're going to get a solid quarterback every year. Nothing. I don't think it was anything special, but it's irrelevant if he was special or not. He played. He was there. We can't get a consistent anything. Okay, maybe Curtis Martin was the last consistent long-term player. I know you're going to say Nick Mangold and this and that. I mean, even Darrelle Revis was a 2-year. He was amazing for 2 years. Okay, 3 years. He was amazing for 3 years as a cornerback. Then he tore his ACL. Then he wasn't on the team until he came back again, and he was a Pro Bowler 1 year after he wins a Super Bowl in God freaking New England. Our biggest rival. Nothing wrong with him going to New England, but it's like, really? Like, we can't get a guy on our team. But since I think Curtis is the last one, a position player, skill player, that you go, that's the last of our, like, Jet special player. I mean, you could say Nick Mangold, DeBrickashaw maybe. But, I mean, David Harris, I don't think was anything special. We can't get our guy. I mean, even the Cleveland Browns, them too, they can't get into their guy either. Okay? We are literally the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns won a playoff game a couple years ago. The Cleveland Browns made the playoffs last season, or 2 years ago. We just can't do anything. And that's my thing. It's like, Aaron Rodgers, we go all out, and we should have gone all out for Aaron Rodgers. He gets hurt week 1. We even win that game against the Buffalo Bills. And we're like, we can't stay up. We can't be positive about that because it's irrelevant. And then last year, like, Aaron's coming back, let's see. And we couldn't do anything. And then yesterday, he looks like the MVP, Aaron Rodgers. I don't think he was about the best quarterback. He was the best quarterback in the league until Sunday night came around. I thought Josh Allen was great, and I thought Lamar played well. But I just want to say this is like, with Lamar Jackson, there's something going on in the AFC. Switching, I digress a little bit. With the AFC right now, Lamar Jackson, the Buffalo Bills, is like Josh Allen's like the Peyton Manning to the Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, even though Patrick Mahomes has the statistics at the beginning of their careers as well. Where it's like, you cannot beat that team. You just can't do it. Obviously, Peyton eventually beat New England 3 times, I believe, in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 2 times in Denver, but only 1 time in Indianapolis. And what's going on right now, I'm talking about the big games, is that Buffalo's beating Baltimore. And Baltimore can't beat either of them. And I just like, those guys got to get over the hump of beating those teams. I mean, Baltimore, their best shot was a couple of years ago, I think 2 years ago, in 23. And they scored a low-scoring game, and then they lost to Kansas City. Buffalo, they somehow, everybody blames refs or whatever, it doesn't matter. They keep losing to Kansas City every time. Every time, somehow, Josh Allen plays like a monster, and they still lose. And Patrick Mahomes plays even better. It's just out of hand, like those teams. And yesterday, I get it was a regular season game, and last year, during the regular season, Baltimore beat the brakes out of Buffalo. But yesterday, it was like the epitome of it was like the story of you just this team is just gonna find a way to beat you. And I know Kansas City, it was a bad call on last year. I think it was last year during the regular season on the throwback at the last play of the game, where it was like, okay, it was a good call. It was a good call by the referees last year, but the epitome of you're gonna somehow find a way to lose them to them every time. I mean, even though Buffalo ended up winning the game, it's just like that. It's a tale of what is going on between those 3 teams. It's not a joke. You got to understand that even though Buffalo ended up winning the game, but yesterday, it's yesterday was the story of the opposite with Baltimore and Buffalo. It's oh, you could outplay them. You could outplay them 59 minutes of the game. You could be the better team. It just doesn't matter. It's you got a problem. Every time you see that jersey, you get nervous and lose. And the same thing with Kansas City with both those teams. It's just insanity. But Buffalo, I'll say this: they are a very good team, and so is Baltimore. They might be the 2 best rosters in the AFC. But at the end of the day, it's about playing on the football field, and we'll see what happens. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for all your support, and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.